Hi everyone, so today I'm talking about a before we kick the bucket must do. I'm talking the Amazon rainforest. So we flew into Lima, and from Lima we caught a couple of planes down to Puerto Maldonado. And from there we jumped on a bus that took us through all these crazy ass little dirt tracks and little remote villages and got to the banks of the Amazon rainforest. From there, motorised canoe, an hour or so on that. That experience alone, just being on a motorised canoe, going up the Amazon River, surrounded by the thickest jungle you've ever seen in your life. And even from the river, I mean, we could see caiman straight away. We could see caiman, we could see turtles, we saw macaws and toucans from the riverbanks as we were going in. When we get there, we step off this motorised canoe and we walk up this track. And as you're moving up, I can't even explain, and I wish I could have recorded it, but there's just, I just don't think it does it justice, is the sound of the Amazon jungle. You've got like this insecty sort of backtone going of a million insects all making their own noises. On top of that, you've got all these birds that are hooting and howling, all these birds that you've never heard before. So all these sounds are new and they're all overlaid over the top of that. On top of that, you've got monkeys that are hooting and jumping and moving, and you can see the treetops moving, and you can see shapes moving over there and things moving over there. That sound is something that will stay with me forever. The sound of the Amazon jungle. It's just like, you'll have to go there. You'll have to go there before you kick the bucket to go and see it, to go and hear it, because it's just mind-blowing. It's just mind-blowing. So when you walk around the Australian bush, it's like, yeah, we've got all these animals, and you could see koalas, and you could see possums, and you could see this. And I was worried when we were going down there that it would be like that it'd be like, yeah, the Amazon jungle's got all these creatures, but there's so much jungle to hide in that you don't actually see them. But man, it delivered. We saw turtles, we saw caiman, we saw macaws, toucans, otters. We saw 2-meter otters swimming around in the morning. Oh, and the mist coming off the water with these otters just doing their thing. It was amazing, mind-blowing. Snakes, we saw poison dart frogs. I thought those things would be like remote, hidden off under some branch. Man, those things are everywhere, and they sound like a car alarm. Monkeys, there was just all sorts of species of monkeys. I don't know my monkey species, but it blows my mind when I see the little spider monkeys and things just running around and doing their thing and jumping from branch to branch, and you see the little cute babies. They're really cool. We saw a sloth. We saw a wild sloth. I don't have a photo of this because it was way up there. But you could, and it was doing nothing. Let's face it, they don't do much. But that was my daughter's like main thing, is her dream was to see a sloth. They're so endangered and they're so rare. I couldn't believe it. And we actually saw it like maybe 100 meters from the eco resort. And that was the thing. We weren't doing big treks out to see all this stuff. Like, it was right there in and around the eco resort. We saw a guinea pig the size of a dog. It's real. It's called a capybara. Look it up. We saw lizards. We went piranha fishing. It was so cool. So you're getting little tiny bits of meat on little tiny hooks, and you put them in the water. And I can tell you, I don't know how many piranha that are in there, but the second that meat goes under that water, bang, 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 bang. You just feel this. It's not like normal fishing where you feel a tug, because they don't actually sort of like swallow it or anything, but they hit that meat so fast, they just go and it's gone. They are so hard to catch. The only one who caught one was my son, Blake. He just somehow nails this little piranha and brings it in. And that was just so trippy to see a real piranha and see their sharp little teeth. And yeah, it's just catch them and then throw them back. Tarantulas. Freaky, but so good to see. The guy gets his little stick and he just wiggles it next to the hole, and these giant tarantulas come walking out. They are the freakiest and scariest thing. What else? When we were leaving, we were back in the motorised canoe, heading up the river, and there is an anteater swimming across the Amazon River. There's an anteater swimming across the Amazon. Oh look, yeah, and the dude had really big ears. That was the surprising thing. And the fact that he was actually swimming across the river, and that he hadn't been eaten by anything. All of that was quite surprising. The accommodation. So, look, it's basic. You're remote. And it's all made of bamboo, but it's amazing looking. Like, the resort itself is, the eco resort is just made in such a cool way, using the timber from that area. There's these big walkways, so we're going down the walkway and we get to our room and we open up the room. And the most amazing part is, when you open it up, there's only 3 walls. One wall is completely open, other than like a leaning rail. It's completely open to the jungle. It's so cool. It's so cool. And while you do have that, I wonder if something will crawl in the middle of the night and kill me. At the same time, the full noise of that jungle just comes through. One night, something landed on the roof or propped itself on the roof. I don't know what it was, but it sounded like the scariest goddamn thing you could just dream up. If I had to describe the noise, it was like a cross between, say, a bear and a serial killer choking someone to death. That kind of crazy ass, I don't know what that is, but I'm scared for my life. That kind of shit. That kind of shit that you only get in the Amazon jungle. There was a bat that, I shit you not, sounded like a helicopter. The noise that come off this bat's wings was just unbelievable. And also pretty freaky. So, as far as fun, as far as adventure, as far as very, like for my teenagers, one of the best experiences they will ever have. Man, I don't know what my rating scale is. What's my rating scale? My rating scale is fucking do it. Fucking the Amazon jungle is mind-blowingly awesome, and if you get the opportunity, take your kids and go there and just let your mind be blown by how amazing it is. Do it before you kick the bucket. Hi, me and Chewy would just like to say a very heartfelt thank you for watching our videos. You can help us out by hitting like, sharing, following, or subscribing, and please drop us a comment. We would love to hear from you. Right, Chewy?